Round 3 of the NBL is over, so let's go through the results and how I went with my predictions. And yeah, we had a very good week. We went 4 from 4. We got every single game right. I mean, not really a whole lot of like upsets were going to happen, and everything felt like kind of obvious on how the games were going to go. But there were a few bit surprises, like Bullets played a lot better than what I thought they were going to play against the Jack Jumpers. And the Hawks had a very good first quarter and a bit against the Wildcats before they found their place and got their rhythm going. But let's go through the games. First up, we had the 36ers and the Taipans. 36ers just went to business. They just did what they had to do. Taipans didn't really seem like they were that into the contest. It doesn't help that Marcus Lee just gets into foul trouble for no reason, and the 36ers just have like the bigs to handle the Taipans like easily. And Bryce is Bryce. Bryce is just doing Bryce things. Flynn Cameron also looked really good, so like shout out to Flynn. Then with the Wildcats and the Hawks, Hawks looked like they had the early go, like they were ready for this kind of battle. They were up by 10, 12 points into the second quarter, and then the Wildcats just clawed their way back in. Mason Jones also found his shot, which was nice to see. So go Mason, like you're like finding his footing a bit better now. Like the more games the Wildcats are playing, the more cohesion it seems like they're playing. And I would not be surprised if Jaron really ended up starting for them next week the way that he's been playing. Then we had the Saturday games. We had the Kings getting the win over the Breakers. That was messy. That wasn't the cleanest game to watch. Kings were finding their groove towards the end, but it was also the fact that Breakers looked like they just gave up. I don't know what's going to go on with this Breakers team. Is there going to be a new coach? Is it like there's a lot of things that could happen. They had good intentions at the beginning of the season. It just hasn't really worked out. Then we had the Bullets and the Jack Jumpers. Jalen Adams just was doing Jalen Adams things, getting his team involved. He felt more like a coach than what the actual coach was coaching. They almost got the win. Jack Jumpers narrowly got away with a few controversial calls at the end. I don't know how one side is a charge and the other side isn't. It doesn't make any sense. But TJ Starks looks like a player, and he looks like he's going to fit right nicely for the Jack Jumpers. I mean, if I'm the Hawks, I would be looking at this guy as the McLaughlin replacement because we know it's coming, but we just don't know who is going to be that guy. And I think Starks could be that guy. But those were the games. It was a shorter week. We had the NBL, NBA games. NBA team won, like the Pelicans won. We all knew that was coming, but the United put up a pretty good fight, so that's that. And now we have I think 6 or 8 games. Games start on Wednesday this week, so be ready for. Was it called the Ignite Cup? I don't remember. The NBL Cup is starting on Wednesday, so let's go with that.